5.7.
These are the fastest cops in Britain, responding to 999 calls at up to 150 miles an hour, hunting fugitives, tackling drunks, catching criminals,
Authority has been given.
and saving lives.
Use your mirrors!
For these elite high-speed units, every second counts. They are Rapid Response. Coming up, dangerous driving,
He's doing 110 miles an hour minimum.
booze-fueled brawls, a chase with a chopper,
Yeah, units from 99, got people just come out of a hedgerow.
and nowhere to hide.
What are we arresting you for? What have we done wrong then? Nothing. What do you have now?
The M4 motorway, one of the busiest and most dangerous stretches of road in Britain. A rapid response unit is on patrol in an unmarked car, looking for trouble. And it's not long before trouble speeds past at more than 100 miles per hour.
So I could see him coming up with quite a lot of speed. Now in excess of 98 miles an hour, and he's still pulling away from me.
PC Glenn Powell is one of the most highly trained rapid response officers in the country.
What I'm going to do is put the DVD on to film him.
And that's very bad news for this law-breaking lunatic. Back at headquarters, control is taking a 999 call. A car has been stolen. A rapid response officer, PC Adrian Giles, is on his way. As he races to the scene, a report comes in that 3 men have ditched the car and are now on the run.
3 use decamp from the vehicle, run along the railway line away from the village. We checked the vehicle, it's a stolen vehicle as well, it's not confirmed at this stage. Now we're just going to come and assist the local unit, see if we can locate the 3 offenders.
Several units are closing in on the runaways and their descriptions are being circulated.
All about 5'8", 5'10", all wearing cap at some stage.
As PC Giles arrives at the scene, he finds out the suspects have fled across the fields. The area is vast, hundreds of acres of farmland and forest, giving the 3 fugitives plenty of hiding places.
The person walking down the field there, yeah? I saw somebody in a white top.
Several more units are being directed to the edges of the field to cut off the runaways, and the youths have been spotted.
I can see all 3.
Where?
They're heading into Hack.
Further on then.
Somebody needs to come up Monmouth Hill.
PC Giles hits the gas. They're not far away. On the M4, the speeder is now clocking well over 100 miles per hour. He's becoming a serious danger. An accident at this speed would have terrible consequences.
If you imagine if he had a blowout in front of that vehicle with a guy who hasn't got a seatbelt on, he's doing now 110 miles an hour minimum, not 113 miles an hour now, just sat behind him at 200 metres to the rear, not gaining, just sat there behind him, filming him at a steady 113. So you've got to think that's 43 mile an hour above the speed limit, at a speed that you should just never be travelling at.
The speed keeps rising and rising. PC Powell has seen enough. He puts the blue lights on to pull the car over and let the driver know he's in serious trouble.
Blue lights on, we should see a little bit of reaction.
At last, the driver gets the message and pulls over to the hard shoulder.
So you've been a 08 car, it's probably a hire car as well. Just open the door, saves me banging my head.
Now faced with the grim reality of getting nicked, the driver of the car is full of apologies and excuses.
G'day.
I'm so sorry. I was just overtaking from that point just to get back into this lane. I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to. All I was trying to do was get back into the middle lane. And
The problem is, sir, that what I did, I looked in my mirror and I could see you approaching at speed, so I could see you in the outside lane travelling at speed, and all I've done is let you come past me, and I've filmed you now on DVD for quite a distance, and you've sat at 113 miles an hour, 113 miles an hour for a 70 limit as well above the speed limit. Before you say anything else, I've got to say you do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if not mentioned now, or something later on in court. Anything you do say may be given evidence.
It turns out that the man was doing 114 miles an hour with kids in the back. And if that's not enough, it's not even his car.
Is it your own car or a hire car?
just a hire car because my Mercedes was broken down.
The problem is, though, you have a look on the safety aspects. It's a hire car that you don't know who's had it before.
And he can't even see out of the back window.
We'll come back to the car and we'll get it sorted nice and quick.
The man is led back to PC Powell's patrol car to explain himself, and the excuses keep on coming.
I'm really sorry. I apologise. It will never happen again.
I do hear what you're saying, but unfortunately, because of the speed you're travelling at, there could be, and I'll be honest with you up front, there could be a possibility you're going to get a disqualification. It might be for 10 days or a fortnight, but you will get a disqualification.
Please, sir.
I hear what you're saying, but unfortunately, I know it's an inconvenience, but as you probably appreciate, you're now travelling at 157 feet a second instead of 100 feet a second. So if something went wrong, there's nothing wrong with the tyres on the car I can see because I've just checked them, but it's a hire car, you don't know who had it before, you don't know what's wrong with it, you don't know if it's suddenly going to develop a fault, or worse still, something in front of you, suddenly jam the brakes on or lose some luggage or something like that, and you've got to stop. It's not just your safety, is it? It's the kids.
With words of advice ringing in his ears, the man is led back to his car. His next appointment with the police will be when he appears in court, charged with driving at 114 miles per hour. PC Giles has arrived where the fugitives were last sighted. But he can't get all the way there in his car. He has to cover the last stretch on foot.
3 offenders are being followed by another officer coming across the field. They try and cut them off. Helicopter's on the way as well, dog unit's already here.
There's quite a distance to cover for the officers. But for now, the suspects aren't getting nicked for anything. The officer has lost them. They've managed to go to ground and the trail has gone cold.
They went in that end, did they?
They went in.
Tracking dogs have now joined the hunt. The dogs are trained to follow the freshest human scent. And within minutes, the helicopter is overhead. With the dog's nose and the police eye in the sky, the fugitives can't hide for much longer.
We've got Hotel 99 here now, doing the area search. No trace of them in a moment. So we've got cornfields and that. I think 99 will probably use the heat seeker, see if they can pick anything up from that.
The chopper's thermal imaging cameras are trying to pick up the heat source, but the suspects are hiding in thick woodland. Suddenly, one of the dogs picks up a human scent. If the dog can flush them out of the woods, the chopper can guide the officers to arrest them. The hunt is on. Coming up, a drunken reveller gets gassed. Helicopters and dogs close the net on the suspected car thieves.
Yeah, units from 99, got people just come out of a hedgerow.
And women cause mayhem on the streets.
Good hiding place in there, isn't it?
Wiltshire Police are still on the hunt for 3 suspected car thieves. They fled into dense woodland, and as night falls, the job of finding them is getting trickier.
I'm just down 3-1.
No trace of them in a moment.
Rapid Response Officer Adrian Giles and his colleagues have been hunting for the 3 suspects for an hour across acres of farm and woodland. But the fugitives are about to make a big mistake.
Yeah, units from 99, got people just come out of a hedgerow.
As darkness falls, they think they can slip away unnoticed. But the chopper's heat-seeking camera picks them out straight away.
It's over to our left at the moment. We're going to try and direct somebody in. They're actually running alongside the hedgerow at the moment.
I'll be running away to your left, 99.
Yeah, it's on our nose, actually coming back towards us, so there's two of them at the moment.
Yeah, we were at your 7 o'clock position on the ground, that's 3-1, and 2 Whiskey Sierra officers.
They're running away from you at the moment.
The runaways realise their mistake and dive back under the cover of the trees. But the chopper has a fix on where they went, and a dog unit is just moments away.
So we've certainly had nothing visual at the moment, anyone coming out of this wood. And we can see the units going into it, so hopefully they're still in there somewhere.
PC Giles is hanging back, ready to ambush them if they run towards him.
Just put containment on the wood itself. There's still another dog handler in there. Basically the whole wood's contained at the moment, so we're going to just try and flush them out.
Yeah, right. I think no one's come out yet.
I can hear people crashing through the woods.
The fugitives run straight into a police dog handler and they're nicked.
Yeah, 3-1 from 99, you've got 3-2 in there.
Yeah, we've got 2 under arrest.
Yeah, received, thank you.
At the moment we've got 2 detained, located by the dog handler. There's still one in the woods somewhere.
But they've only got 2 and there were 3 men in the car. With 1 still to find and search conditions worsening, it's a race against time.
I could do with assistance here, I want to continue the track.
The dog handler wants to search for the 3rd man, but he's stuck in the field with the prisoners until another officer can get to him. With the whole area searched and no sign of the suspect, it seems he may have somehow slipped through their fingers.
Where are you now, Tyler?
In that rough area of Tisbury, still trying to find this 3rd offender.
The 2 men arrested are known to the police. It's unlikely that the 3rd will stay missing for long. With darkness now covering the woodland, PC Giles is of little use where he is.
See you later, young man.
Yeah.
He leads the search to the keen noses of the dogs and resumes patrol.
Well, at this stage we've got 2 in custody. They've just been transported to Salisbury custody. Don't know where they're from yet, both believed to be on curfew though, so obviously the further offences there they'll have to be arrested for. There's still 1 outstanding, so we're just going to have to deal with the 2 we got and further inquiries on the 3rd.
It's Saturday night. Alcohol-fueled revellers line the streets and rapid response cops lie in wait. It's only a matter of time before trouble breaks out. With mayhem on the horizon, rapid response officers Owen Dillon and Di Howells have parked their car and are patrolling on foot. An officer spots a drunk man urinating against a shop window and the chase is on. With the threat of being pepper sprayed, the runaway gives up the fight. But he's not coming quietly and continues to mouth off.
Oh, fucking pride yourself. See again? I hope you are, mate. Okay? Listen, don't try the hardball, alright? Right. Don't be debating, yeah? Yeah? Right, well, don't.
It's the end of the night for this micturating miscreant. Spending a penny has cost him a night in the cells. But just as one incident ends, another is starting. 999 operators are receiving reports of fighting, and rapid response cops Nicola Wilson and Alid Davies are en route. For rapid response officers across the UK, 999 calls are top priority. And how fast they respond can make the difference between life and death. As officers arrive, the fight is in mid-flow. But it's not men, it's women fighting. And their boyfriends are trying to break them up. It takes 4 police officers and 3 doormen to keep the group apart. 2 women clashed earlier at the door of a nightclub and violence quickly erupted.
They bumped into each other, she went for her.
The 2 girls.
Yeah.
She went for her.
Right.
We got them apart. They went that way, and then she came round the barrier.
Yeah, we saw her
came back after her again.
Nighttime fights often end in serious head and facial injuries, but on this occasion, the Rapid Response Unit arrived in time to prevent either girl coming to harm.
Security man was saying.
Cops now have to calm the girls down and make sense of what has gone on.
She came on to me.
We got the CCTV.
Yeah, but what happened before that, though?
Yeah,
she pushed me. Same advice, right? Just take her home, right?
Second of the
Otherwise, if she carries on, she will be brought in, right? Take her home now.
She needs to go home tonight.
With the urinating man safely locked up, PC Owen Dillon is back on the streets on the lookout for troublemakers. And it's not long before some cross his path. It's a violent clash between two groups of drinkers. PC Dillon heads straight in and picks out one of the troublemakers. More officers rush in to arrest the fighters.
He's gone like a bag of spuds. He's gone.
Even with police there, the men are still trying to get at each other. PC Dillon's got his hands full, and other officers are struggling to maintain control. One man pushes a female officer twice and feels the full strength of her pepper spray. Police have defused a potentially dangerous situation. With one man on the floor in agony and another in cuffs, the drinkers can continue their night in relative peace. Almost.
I love you, baby.
This man's night is over.
Oh, I ain't gonna walk that piece of shit.
And once officers investigate the fight, he could be in a lot more trouble.
Listen carefully now. You're under arrest for assault. You don't have to say anything, but may harm your defence. Don't mention one question, something which you later line in court.
PC Dillon reads the man his rights and carts him off to a cell for the night. As an action-packed night draws to a close, revellers head home. But for some hardened drinkers, daybreak is no deterrent. Wiltshire police officers passing through a service station have been flagged down by a coach driver.
What's the guy look like?
Passengers on the coach on their way to London have complained about a man off his head on booze.
Hello, mate.
You all right?
How you doing? All right?
He's been sitting in other people's seats, and he's now getting off the coach with a teddy bear, a pink cardigan, and a bag full of children's toys. Much to the displeasure of the owner.
Right, what's happening?
No, thanks, that's mine.
Right.
Yeah, thank you.
Didn't think it. Is this yours?
This one also, yeah, thank you.
What about this stuff here?
The man is so drunk that not only is he taking other people's bags, he can barely speak.
You know, I love McDonald's.
You what? You had a McDonald's?
I love the
Okay. Right, just lean against there. You're going to fall over? Do you want to sit down?
Officers at the service station now have the drunk man on his own, away from the other passengers. One thing is clear, there's no way this man can continue his journey by coach, even though he thinks it's nearly at an end.
Do you know where you are?
Yeah.
Where?
I'm in near London.
You're not near London yet, mate, no. You're in Wiltshire. Yeah, I'm at Lee Delhi on the eastbound with a drunk male on a National Express bus. The driver's asked him to get off and he's refused, so we've escorted him off the bus.
As PC James Hines reports the incident, the drunk man's brother appears.
You alright?
Hi, that's my brother. We're off to London.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you just give us a little bit of room for a minute and I'll come and speak to you in a sec?
And astonishingly, he denies knowing that his brother has been drinking, despite the state he's in.
Sorry, well, the bus driver's asked him to get off.
Right.
Because he's too drunk. Okay.
You've been drinking, have you?
Have you been on the bus with him?
Yeah, I've been.
That shouldn't be a shock to you, then, should it?
Well, no, he hasn't got a drinking problem, but I've not. All I've seen him drinking is actually from the
okay. Have you been seeing what he's been doing on the bus?
No, he's been sitting down as normal. I haven't seen him drinking.
Back on his feet, the man then tries to explain himself. Badly.
Yeah, I've not been pissed off with you, you know what I mean?
No, I know you're not. That's all right.
I've not been funny with you. I'm pissed off with other people.
Yeah.
And I don't know, it's just...
You're talking rubbish, all right? I don't mean to be rude.
No,
it's all right. Just I hear it all the time. Just have a sit down a minute. Just sit down because you're unsteady on your feet. I don't want you to fall over. Just sit down. One thing at a time. Just stay sat down and just chill out while we work out what we're going to do here. We've had the National Express guy just come up and say that I've pulled in here, it's a scheduled stop, and once I have, loads of customers have come up to me and said this guy's being a right pain in the bum. So we're not looking to arrest him, but what he needs to do is go inside, sober up, and the coaches come every half an hour.
But the man has other ideas.
Oi! Off the bus, you're not going on there anymore. This way.
He's a one, isn't he?
Safe. Good. No, this way.
With a bit of gentle ushering by the cops, the pair disappear inside for a coffee.
Just what his demeanour is in there, what he does.
Police follow him in.
9-5.
And 30 seconds later, he's on his way out again, now in cuffs.
Yeah, our gentleman's been arrested now by myself on this log at Lee Delhi, 4:05.
He hasn't gone for a sobering cup of coffee as requested. He's been arrested for being drunk and disorderly.
How many chances do you need then, eh?
I don't know.
Too much cider, mate. Too many. If there's any drink involved, it's normally drink drive. But he's just determined to get back on the bus, which obviously we can't have him doing, and we wanted to give him a chance. He's just abusive towards his brother, so it's disorderly behaviour. We don't, people shouldn't have to tolerate it, and he's got arrested. But he's not drunk, according to him. But then my version of drunken is probably very different, so...
Reality then begins to set in.
What are you crying about?
And he begs for his cuffs to be taken off.
I'm not taking them off, no, because you're near a motorway and you're drunk.
He was after a ride to London, but the only ride he's going to get is straight to a police cell. Coming up, a runner gets run down by the cops.
Might as well give up now.
A domestic turns nasty. And officers disturb a young couple in a bush.
It doesn't matter, it does, because I'll arrest you now.
As night falls, police brace themselves for more alcohol-fueled violence and disorder.
Stand up. Put a hand behind your back.
On the streets of Brecon, PC Owen Dillon is on foot, keeping a close eye on one particular group.
Arrest him! Right. Take him home, all right? One more thing that you do, I'm going to arrest you. Go away. Yeah, we're fine. Keep your mouth shut and walk away.
The men are told to move on, but they only go as far as the next corner.
Off you go.
PC Dillon fears it's only a matter of time before something kicks off. He just waits and watches.
Keep going.
And he doesn't have to wait for long. There's a disturbance in a pub. Someone has allegedly thrown a bottle through a window into the crowd.
No, please stop, don't
Come with me.
no.
Come with me and talk to me about it.
No!
This one.
With so many drunken revellers, it takes a bit of detective work to unravel what happened.
Stand with that officer. Did you see through the bottle, did it?
Yeah, the young man with the blonde hair with the necklace.
Just show me. Come point out which one it is. Okay, right, you've been identified by description. He's obviously pointing you out. You threw a bottle through a window at a member of the staff, right?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
With the suspected bottle thrower in custody, it seems that this incident is over.
Right, you, sling your hook.
But PC Dillon's work is anything but.
You need to go as well, all right? Okay? She's been involved in something inside as well, but let's get rid of it. Go home now. Don't stop there, go! Go! Go away!
Don't tell me to go in!
Once more, I'm going to arrest you.
Oh, fucking arrest me then!
Despite several warnings, the girl just won't keep her mouth shut.
You're under arrest for being drunk and disorderly, right?
I'm not fucking drunk!
Well, you're under arrest for public order offence then, all right? You can come with me. Right, you've been arrested for Section 5 Public Order Act. You don't have to say anything. The may harm your defence, don't mention when questioned, something which you'll later line in court.
Even in the back of the police car, she's insistent on making things worse for herself.
I'll follow you back in a sec. Section 5, OK? Yeah, Delta 28 from Tango 20.
And the suspected bottle thrower will be thrown into a cell until police work out what happened.
Dyfed Powys Police.
60 miles away, Dyfed Powys Police are faced with a very different incident. A panic-stricken woman has dialed 999, claiming her boyfriend has become violent. Rapid response teams know just how important it is to get to this one fast.
We've had a report of a domestic ongoing at North Dock. Female's quite distressed. But
in the UK, nearly 200 women are killed every year in incidents of domestic violence. Within minutes, Tango Alpha 63 is in the area. Another unit has arrived just ahead of them and is tending to the girl.
What number?
The man has allegedly kicked her car and fled into a house across the road.
Hey, buddy, all right? Have a chat a minute? What's wrong? Well, I'm going to ask someone to find out.
Rapid response cop Stuart Flynn immediately wedges his foot in the door. He's prepared for anything the man may try to do.
I'm just going to have a chat to do about this damage to the car outside. What damage on the car?
80 miles away, at the other end of the Dyfed Powys Force area, officers Hugh Evans and Steve Griffiths are doing another town centre patrol. Suddenly, they spot a young couple in the bushes.
Oh.
And one of them seems to be trying to pull up their trousers.
Yeah. You're in the full view of everybody.
I know that, but...
Couldn't you have found a better place?
What?
Couldn't you have found a better place or what?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, of course, of course.
The man doesn't seem to think he's doing anything wrong.
What?
It don't matter.
It doesn't matter, it does, because I'll arrest you now for public indecency. Okay?
While PC Evans is taking the man's particulars down, the woman is struggling to get hers back up.
You need some decency, and you couldn't care what you're doing on the side of the road there? Could you?
Yeah, I know.
No, no, you couldn't, could you? Yeah, well, should have thought about that. Wouldn't it have been easier and better to have taken this young lady home and done whatever you're doing inside the house? Yeah? Did you hear me? Count yourself lucky that you're not coming in next this time.
Wrong,
of course you have.
Now that he's calmed down, he begins to hear what PC Evans is saying.
That isn't a place to do what you were doing, right?
Yeah,
all right.
I should go back to mine.
Have a bit of sense then.
Yeah, I know that.
All right. Don't let me see you again tonight. Otherwise,
you won't.
You'll be a customer. You'll be a customer of ours in Haverford Police Station.
Sorry, mate. Yeah.
Ta-ra.
With words of warning ringing in their ears, the loving couple walk off to their house to possibly finish whatever it was they started in the bushes.
I could see it coming, could you? Yeah? Pardon the pun.
Meanwhile, PC Flynn still has his foot in the suspect's front door.
86.
Other officers are taking a statement from the girl. PC Flynn is just waiting for the nod to say they have enough evidence to arrest the man.
I'm so happy that I wanted you to come here tonight.
You booked my car for it.
The signal comes to make the arrest. All units brace themselves.
Yeah? Hey mate, you're under arrest.
He's not going to come quietly. It's all over in an instant. PC Flynn's pepper spray has floored the man and choked everyone else. But not before the suspect threw a chair at officers.
You're under arrest, fella, that's why.
There's no need for that.
Step up.
Get in.
Mind your head. Sit down. We'll go back to Lethley Custody now and book him in. He's damaged the driver's door of that car there. He's also chucked a kitchen chair at me. He's full of gas at the minute, so we'll have to go back and sort that out as well.
The suspect is taken back to the station, where he's still suffering from the effects of the pepper spray.
He's fucking burning. I don't know. Fuck for him.
For me?
Yeah. You spray pepper spray, right?
Yeah.
Have some water, please. That's the least you can do for me.
You don't want to put water on it, mate. Make it worse.
Put on there.
We'll sort you out now. Yeah, we'll sort you out now, fella.
Pepper spray in one bottle on his fucking...
He's arrested on suspicion of causing criminal damage and assaulting a police officer, and left to cool off in the cells.
Huh? No, it's just...
In West Wales, the night shift is drawing to a close for officers Evans and Griffiths. Pubs kicked out long ago and most revellers have gone home. But PC Evans's attention is drawn to two youths still drinking in the street.
All right. Had a good night. Just in the distance, I could see these two on the corner, and I said, just keep an eye on these two. We'll have a chat with them now. It's just sixth sense sometimes. You know we've got something, but you don't know what. Like it. Who are you then? Have I seen you before then?
You come down 30 minutes for me.
And as I'm opening, go and open the door, off he goes. You've got something on it here. You've got something on it, yes, that's right. Hey, just drop it here. No, shoes. And the bottle is gone, Bottle's left. He's gone left.
He's going to go on the back, is he? Can I get on the back?
Yeah, go on. He's probably wanted, is he? Just drop me off.
I'll meet you on the other side, alright?
It's clear the runaway has something to hide, and PC Evans is determined to find out what it is. In the darkness, the chase leads on to the local rugby field.
Might as well give up now.
The officer puts in a tackle the Welsh rugby team would be proud of.
What are you running for? Huh? What are you running for?
You're arresting me.
What am I arresting you for?
I don't know.
What have you done wrong then?
Nothing.
What do you have now?
What you got, mate?
I don't know what you've got yet.
No, he has.
All right.
I do nothing. I'm on necklace. Wait. Can I take
Get
it
up,
off?
man.
Up you get.
Get up.
Can I take it off?
Just leave that in a minute.
Evans immediately finds what looks like drugs in the man's pocket.
What are you running away for?
Because I'm in court, yeah?
What do you want to do?
No.
What's this then?
I weed.
Bit of weed.
Yeah.
You're under arrest then.
Look, fuck. But can my mate have his, can my mate have his thing back?
Say again?
No, whoa.
Can you what?
My necklace.
The cops now have to lead the runaway all the way back to the police car. But having kicked off his shoes in the chase, he's finding it difficult to walk.
Pick me up. What time? No, ring me tomorrow.
As the cuffs go on, he starts kicking off again.
See, look, abusive, aggressive. That's why taxpayers don't pay shit. Because you know.
His mates are looking on and enjoying the struggle.
Hey, clear off, boys, all right? Clear off. All right?
With one youth safely in the car, PC Griffiths' attention is drawn to his mates, who seem to think it's a big joke.
That's my brother there. Get my sandals! Can't you stop?
Come on,
Get my sandals!
Did he have a
sandal?
Yeah, from 3-3. We'll show 100 to Charlie Hotel custody, please. With one drunken disorderly and possession of cannabis.
I saw people.
Back at the station, the man has more revelations about his evening.
How much you had to drink tonight, man?
About 20 cans.
20 cans.
Or more.
I don't think it's just cans.
No, drugs and all, yeah. About 20 pills. I sold half to get away. Like Say about sort of 10 pills, CPD.
As the young man tries to talk himself into possible further charges, officers decide a strip search is warranted to make sure he has no more drugs.
Yeah, strip search be done.
Coming up, officers hunt for a hit-and-run driver.
I'm sure I went to bed last night.
And cops respond to strange sightings on the motorway.
Yeah, obviously what you've done is a little bit risky to say the least.
A new day is dawning in West Wales, and for Dyfed Police, the action doesn't let up. 999 calls are coming in of a hit and run. Reports say a car has collided with another at a junction, but hasn't stopped and has made off at high speed. Rapid response cops Larry Edwards and Paul Rees are on the hunt for the fleeing vehicle.
The offending car has overtaken the two stationary vehicles and ploughed straight into the car that was pulling out of the junction and failed to stop. They've said at the scene that they believe that the driver was either drunk or under the influence of substances.
It raises alarms if a vehicle has failed to stop. They've clearly got something to hide. They're either illegally driving or under the influence of drugs or alcohol.
Out of control and possibly intoxicated, this driver is a danger on the roads and could cause more accidents. It's vital that Edwards and Rees find him soon.
Yeah, we still think he's driving around, but we haven't seen him over in the dock recently. Obviously, he knows that we're on the look for him.
Suddenly, a breakthrough. A police community support officer has spotted a car matching the description and damage parked on a local estate.
I've checked this a couple of times now.
It seems to be the car they are after. And it's registered to a house just down the road, so the officers make their way there to see if anyone's at home. Backup units are called in case there's trouble. Officers find the front door is half open. And inside, there's a woman asleep on the sofa.
You're on your own, yeah?
No.
Who's here with you?
I don't know his name. Yeah.
Where's your mate?
She indicates that the man of the house is somewhere in the front garden.
These two. Hey, mate.
Hiya. You okay?
O'Leary.
You're right. Been involved in that?
The man doesn't seem to know what day it is.
I think he was completely unaware of where he was and what he was doing. And I think he just went to sleep on the lawn and found himself a blanket and just curled under it. He still thought it was night time the day before.
The man is arrested on suspicion of failing to stop at the scene of an accident.
Which you did, you were lying in court. Anything you do, say maybe giving evidence.
I'm sure
you understand that?
I'm sure I went to bed last night.
Okay.
As he's led away, his friend calls out to the police.
Hey, what's going on? What about me?
She seems to want to go to the station too.
No, I don't mind.
But all is not what it seems for this couple. 40 miles away, Rapid Response Officer PC Dave Stacey has another emergency to deal with.
Should be somewhere along this road. So.
Yeah, just walking with you.
Several 999 calls have been made, reporting people on the M4.
There's a report of two young lads on the hard shoulder. So obviously in view of their safety and everybody else, we're going to make our way up there as quick as and see if we can get them off the motorway.
Details are sketchy. It could be kids playing on the motorway, with cars travelling at 70 miles per hour or faster. Whoever they are, their lives are in danger, and PC Stacey has to get there as fast as he can.
Put the matrix on to 50 mile an hour, slow vehicles down, to let them know there's something going on.
But as he and another unit approach the scene, it's clear there are no kids, just two men on rollerblades. It's not quite what PC Stacey was expecting.
You right, chaps? Do you really think you should be going along the M4 on rollerblades?
We know we're not, but to be fair, we're not from here. Yeah, we're not trying to cause any problems whatsoever.
No, obviously you're not, but this is what we call a main carriageway, where cars are going a lot faster than you are, and for some reason you trip, you fall in front of a car. Yeah, this consequences are going to be quite horrendous. Have you got any idea with you boys? Are you...
These men are a long way from home. They're from Latvia. They're contractors living over here in a hotel while they complete a building contract. Equipped with only their trusty rollerblades and without their usual lift home, the M4 seemed like the best option. The two police units get the men into their cars and away from danger.
Yeah, obviously what you've done is a little bit risky to say the least, especially on this road.
This is the way how we travel to work every time.
Yeah.
Rollerblades may be their preferred method of transport, but they won't be making this mistake again in a hurry.
Give me your... Right, how we intend on dealing with this one is obviously suitable words of advice, yeah? It's not the wisest thing to be doing.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. I'm not going to try to argue because I know it's not the best option to do it.
It's not. Enjoy your stay in Wales. All right, guys. See you later. Hopefully not on the M4 next time, yeah? So we're off, isn't it? God. We picked them up, we brought them back to the location where they stay in. It's the only route they knew. They're not locals, they're from abroad. And they've been suitably advised. And they've got themselves home in one piece. Bit sweaty. There we are. Then.
The suspected hit-and-run driver found hiding under a blanket is now in custody. He is searched and used needles are found. But he doesn't want to admit what's in them.
No comment.
All right. You're also under arrest for being in possession of a controlled substance, all right? You understand that? You're also disqualified from driving, so you're also under arrest for being a disqualified driver at this time.
He gets arrested on a further 2 counts. It's a bad day for the suspect and it's about to get worse. He suddenly realises he has no idea who the woman on the sofa is, and she's been left in his house.
There's something worrying me that there's this woman in my house. I don't even know who she is, but she's been left in charge of my house.
Alright, we'll sort that out as soon as we get you booked in, right?
Yeah.
We actually got an officer to go around to the house and get her out of the house, because as far as he was concerned, he never gave her permission to be in the house. He can't even remember speaking to her. So she was obviously kicked out of the house and the house was locked up.
Coming up on Brit Cops Rapid Response, the all-new police action series. We're on board with the fastest cops in Britain. The elite squads fighting frontline crime.
Get out! Get out!
At breakneck speeds. We're with them as they pursue dangerous criminals, lunatic drivers,
You got 110.
and drunks on the road.
Have you been drinking?
And we watch them come down hard on violence and mayhem. Our cameras capture the action while these cops catch the criminals.